The fact that Ignite is not perfect, but we strive to be excellent every day, you're going to be held accountable.
It's Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson's message after announcing a surprise blow to his successful Ignite program involving phone sex, drugs, and cash going to inmates. As Mid-Michigan Now's Mike Woolfolk reports, the person accused of facilitating it all was a volunteer instructor.
This is truly a story of sex, drugs, and videotape. Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson sharing some bittersweet news on Thursday. Bitter because it scars a stellar signature program. Sweet because he feels he has now removed a cancerous tumor from that program. A teacher in the newly created Ignite University, now accused of smuggling drugs and other prohibited items into the jail. And it's captured on video.
The teacher is in the aqua shirt. She pulls out a folder. The suspect inmate is across the table. She hands him the folder. Inside that folder is the 135 pills. He takes it out. She puts her glasses on as though she's going back to business. He puts the blue folder on top of it, and the deal is done.
Swanson says the 135 pills were fentanyl. The video captured on July 17th. The accused, now former teacher, is 54-year-old Meredith Lehrer of Saginaw County.
In addition to that, there were other things that were brought in. There were 6 cans of weed wax.
That's pure THC, the active ingredient in marijuana. He also says Lehrer deposited hundreds of dollars into some inmates' jail accounts. And
she smuggled in a cell phone to the jail floor so she could call the phone from the outside and have phone sex with the inmates.
Swanson says others involved in this scheme include 29-year-old DeAndre Arrington, 33-year-old Marquise Coleman, and 34-year-old Todd Cordoza. Swanson calling for a criminal network and calling this situation a wake-up call.
We need to know where that line is. We have an obligation to know that when you cross that line, you are unprotected and you are jeopardizing everything that that organization you work for stands for.
Mike Woolfolk, Mid-Michigan Now.
Thank you, Mike. Sheriff Swanson says they had been investigating drugs and other contraband getting into the jail for months, but it wasn't until 10 days ago they were able to finally pinpoint an alleged source. The sheriff says Meredith Lehrer has been arraigned on 3 felony charges and faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted. She's now in the jail as an inmate pending a $20,000 cash bond.